When we told you that people are actually paying £1 million, that's right, £1 million per ticket to get close to the ex-royals called Harry and Meghan. That's right, but now as ever there's a development. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. As ever, lovely to see you. Thank you as ever also for your wonderful comments. I do spark some things going, don't I, mentioning bread and butter pudding. I know, but they're all cheap staples, aren't they? You know, as I said in that other video about, chefs not really being in touch, where are the tips that, you made cheap, wholesome food that filled you up but had some nutritional value? I'm not saying there was much nutritional value in bread and butter pudding, or jam roll and custard, but they were heartwarming, weren't they? And you did feel full. That's not a problem, is it? If you've got £1 million and you wish to go to, of course, that Ripple of Hope Awards in New York City next month, that's because, of course, the former royals known as Harry and Meghan are picking up yet another award, a humanitarian award. I don't know about you, but if I was Harry and Meghan, you must kind of think, oh, another award, just going on making a speech. But as we saw with Meghan in Manchester, she loves a podium, doesn't she? You can hardly prize her off when she's on. I mean, it's terrible, really. People were dropping off. Birthdays passed, but there she was, still going. And, you do kind of come away and think to yourself, well, where do the people, think this is worth so much money? This is because it costs so much to put the event on. And they, as you know, now want to get as much kudos as possible. But if you have bought a ticket to that Ripple of Hope event, which, as I say, is a huge event coming up next month in New York City, in the presence of not real royalty, but ex-royals, I think a lot of people seriously would wish to have a picture with Prince Harry, who really, when you think about it, wants a picture with Meghan. I mean, she's a former cable TV actress in a show that people barely remember. The fact that she keeps bringing it up is the only reason people remember it. But there's another treat, you see, because you do get some value for money. I'm not talking about the meal, or the fine wine, or the raffle, or the auction. No, there's going to be something extra special in that goodie bag. According to a very good source, and as ever, we have to say allegedly, you are able to order pre-advance in certain goodie bags, I might point out, of a certain calibre of ticket. That's right, spare by Prince Harry. Even though you won't get the book until the early part of 2023, it gives a great sales and marketing indication, doesn't it? Because if that room has a couple of thousand people in there and then they all decide to order it online, it swells those orders, doesn't it? And you could put a review, even though you've not necessarily seen the book, like I'm looking forward to it coming out, can't wait, that sort of thing. That is exactly now what the ex-royals have to do, as I've said before. It's about marketing, it's about celebrity, it's about them hopefully trying to keep themselves relevant. But more importantly, if you'd paid £1 million for a ticket to go to this particular event, would you truly be thrilled with a voucher enabling you to order online a book that's worth about £25? I think really you could afford it, don't you? But as ever, a clever marketing ruse by the ex-royals, Harry and Meghan, that making sure they keep themselves in the headlines. Remember, you heard this story here first, exclusive. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.